You carrying that ulterior motive with you? Greetings, friends and brethren. Paul Mays with you. I am a Christian, grateful to be one, a child of God, baptized believer, added by Jesus to the one church of the Bible. It is not a denomination. The Church of Christ is the Church of Christ. That's another lesson for another time. Are you carrying around an ulterior motive? Most people would consider that a bad thing. There's a negative connotation tied to having an ulterior motive. Like, for instance, let's make up something here. Let's see. Let's say you want to get into a business partnership with someone, but you secretly have a love interest, and that would be your ulterior motive. That's weird. I don't know why that popped into my head. But people have ulterior motives about a lot of things, and generally that's there's a negative connotation to that. But I have an ulterior motive that I carry with me every day, all day, and I hope that you do too. If you're a Christian, we better. How's that? So as we ride around and go through this life, as we interact with people, specifically the world, the lost, those outside of Christ and his one pre-denominational church, meaning before there were any denominations, that's the church of the Bible, that's the one, and it's still here because Jesus promised it would always stand. Matthew 16:18, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Amen, Jesus. So that church is still here, and I have an ulterior motive. When I'm going through this life, say I'm talking to somebody about a hot rod, like right now I'm looking at a cool car. I love cars, don't I? I talk about them all the time. I'm in my tracker, yes. And there's a guy over here washing his cool car at a car wash over here. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing it. That's the kind of guy that I would have a conversation with. I would stop and be like, dude, that's pretty tight. Is that all-wheel drive? Oh man, that's fire breathing, isn't it? So that's like 2.5 liters, and are those pushing 300? Wow, that was 10 years ago, and now they're pushing 350? Wow! And I just go off on that conversation about cars because I love cars. But in that conversation that I'm enjoying, honestly, I'm going to look for a way to insert my ulterior motive into that conversation somehow, some way, and I hope that you are too. And what I'm talking about here, I'm talking about Jesus. That's what I'm talking about. I'd like to find a way to insert Jesus into every conversation I have with the lost so that I can get them to be added by Jesus to the one ark of safety, the one church of the Bible that is not a denomination. There's, of course, one way to be saved and add to that church, and those terms are set by Jesus, the Son of God. He's the one that said, he that believes and is baptized will be saved. And if you're looking for those opportunities, you'll get them. If you want those opportunities, they're there. You just got to have your mind tuned to it. Look for them. Where can I insert Jesus into this conversation? Oh yeah, because that's where I got a brother who used to have that car. Oh, see what I did there? I had a Christian brother who used to have that car that you've got. Man, that thing was fast. I loved that car. Yeah, he had that same color as you've got. I really liked that car. And my Christian brother, you pepper that conversation. You can do it again. You can do it again. And then, eventually you can get Jesus full on to be the full-on topic of the conversation, And I'm hoping that you will maintain that ulterior motive of inserting Jesus into all the conversations that you have every day. Is it challenging? Sure. Is it awkward? Well, it shouldn't be, but even to me it is. Absolutely, I admit that. We're in a crazy country that is godless, and if you talk about Jesus, you're a Jesus freak. Amen, somebody! I'm one and I'll take it. I'll gladly own that title. Well, we're in a crazy country, living in a crazy time that is super godless. It's probably closest to Sodom and Gomorrah as it gets. I don't know. But yes, it's difficult, but yes, you can do it through Christ who strengthens you. Philippians 4:13. You can do all things through Christ. All the good things that are within his will, of course. I love you. I hope this message is encouraging to you, and I hope you will take this positive twist on the normally negative ulterior motive and use it. Be strengthened. Have a Jesus-reinforced spine. Be brave, and every day seek out someone to whom you can boldly proclaim salvation through Jesus on his terms in his one church. I love you. Hope you have a super awesome day.